have today. I have an awesome workout that you are going to be doing with 2 sets of dumbbells. You need a heavier set of dumbbells and a lighter set of dumbbells. So today I have a set of 20s and a set of 10s that I'm going to be using, but just grab whatever you have at home. If you have 15s, if you have 8s, whatever you have, grab those dumbbells and let's get to work. Okay, for our warm-up today, we're going to go into that half kneeling hip flexor, really stretching that front of the hip, pulling back with that front heel so the heel is planted firmly. I want your shoulders back, so I want your hands right behind your head, pinching your shoulder blades. You're going to rotate towards the top knee and then back to center. So we're really feeling a stretch to the backs of our shoulders. This is a really small move. We're not doing this. It's a really small move. So I want slow and controlled. Rotate and then back to center. Rotate and then back to center. Go ahead and do 8 of those on that side, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Same thing. Tuck your hip underneath. Squeeze your glute. Rotate, open, and back to center. Rotate and back to center. Okay, next one we're going to do is we're going to go onto our hands and knees. So on our hands and knees here, I want your hand right behind your head. Elbow is going to touch the inside of the other elbow, and then I want you to open up with your shoulder blade. So inside of the other elbow, open with the shoulder blade. Feeling a really good stretch to the back of the shoulder. So if you are someone who sits for work, or maybe you're working from home, opening up your shoulders here, really feeling that stretch to the back of your shoulder blade. It's going to really help all the computer work. It's going to help if you're like me and you're a mom, and you're nursing babies, or you're holding and carrying babies all the time. So hands down on the ground. Next one we're going to do, so you're doing 8 of those on each side. Next one we're going to do is going to be our fire hydrant. So I want you to plant your hands firmly. Knee goes out to the side, small lift, and then back down. So small lift, and then back down. Notice I'm not wrenching my knee up high. I want it to be a small lift. We're really focusing on our glutes here. And then I want you to do the other side. So it's really small. These are the outer muscles of your glutes that are going to help stabilize your knees. So if you have any knee issues, this is one of the best exercises you can do. All right, next one. We're flipping on, after you've done 8 on each side, we're flipping on over onto our backs. Palms facing up, pressing through your heels, squeezing your glutes, and back down for our glute bridges. So remember, tuck your back into the ground. Press your heels firmly down, lifting up, pressing firmly, lifting, squeezing, and back down. Okay, next one we're going to do, I like to call this my runner's lunge or runner's stretch. This is going to really stretch out those inner thighs. Love this stretch, you guys. So on your hands and toes, you're going to hop up onto your hands and toes. You're going to bring one foot forward. Now, if you're having trouble getting your leg all the way towards your hand, go ahead and drop to your back knee, okay? So you can drop to your back knee, and if you just need to stretch here, that is totally fine. If you can stay up on that back foot, that's great. And we're just going to go alternating back and forth. So foot goes towards your hand, and we're going to just alternate back and forth. So we're going to do 8 of those on each side. Our next one we're going to do here is going to be our squat to straight leg. So you're going to hinge at your waist. So hinge at your waist, grab a hold of your toes, and we're going to pull our body in between our feet, and then we're going to press back up to straight, and then we're going to do the same thing. So head comes up, shake out your neck, press back down through your heels. So from the front, what I see a lot happen with this guy is you end up hunching into what I call a turtle, okay? We want to take our turtleneck off, get tall, smile at me, and then press back through your heels. All right, so after you've done 8 of those, we are going to go into our Frankenstein Kicks. It is October. We got Halloween at the end of the month. Don't know if anyone's going trick-or-treating, probably not because of COVID, but we're going to do our Frankensteins. So one leg is firmly planted into the ground, other leg is coming up. Feeling a really good stretch to the back of the hamstring, kicking that leg up. And we're going to do 8 and then switch sides. If you need to grab a hold of a wall, no problem. Once you've done your 8 on each leg, we're going to move into our last exercise in the circuit. So for our last exercise, I'm going to go ahead and move my mat. It's getting in my way. We're going to do side-to-side lunges. So for this one, for our warm-up, pushing our hips back, together, back. So I want you to do a half squat on this leg. This leg stays straight. All 10 toes are pointing forward, and then stepping together. Push your hips back, and then stepping together. All right, you guys, we are on to our workout. So for today, you're going to be doing 10 of each of these exercises. And I want you to try to go through them 2 to 4 rounds, okay? So 2 to 4 rounds. It's gonna take everybody a different time frame for these exercises. Goal 2 to 4 rounds, 10 of each of the exercises. Rest in between your rounds, okay? So first exercise that you're gonna do is going to be a single leg Romanian deadlift. Now, I'm gonna give you an option for this. So single leg Romanian deadlift, I want you to grab your heavier weights, okay? Grab your heavier dumbbells. What this looks like is you're gonna stand firmly on one leg. You're gonna put a slight bend in your knee. You're gonna come down with both dumbbells, and then you're gonna come all the way up, holding firm, okay? So this is a pretty advanced exercise. So if you are new to working out, I'm gonna give you another option. Okay, so coming down all the way up, okay? So kicking that leg back and then coming all the way up. You're gonna do 10 of those on each side. Now, if you're new to exercise, you've never done these before and balance is challenging, we're gonna go ahead and do our Romanian deadlift. So I want you to go hinging at the waist, all 10 toes pointing forward, legs hip width apart, push your hips back, and then come all the way up. So that's just working that same movement, but with 2 legs. So hinge and all the way up. So you have your choice of our single leg option, okay, or our double leg option. That's our first exercise, 10 of those. Next exercise, we're gonna head to the ground and we're gonna do our push-ups. Again, so with push-ups, if you are new to push-ups, you can elevate your push-ups. What I mean by that is do them on the back of a couch, find a bench, anything where your arms are higher, so you're taking some of your personal body weight away, and we're using less gravity, okay? So what push-ups look like from the floor, we're gonna go here. Hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width. I want your elbows to come back to a slight Y as you come down and press back. Elbows come down and press back. Notice I'm not driving my head forward. Really want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades and pressing back. Okay, you guys. Next one is gonna be our front squat. Again, for this exercise, I'm gonna give you the option. You can use your heavier or lighter dumbbells. This is your choice. If you're new to squats, use your lighter dumbbells. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold these guys right up at your shoulders. We're just holding them here. It's gonna work your biceps as well as your booty. So feet are a little wider than shoulder width. We're gonna push our hips back towards the back wall. I want you to hinge back, push your hips back, and squeeze. Notice that my heels do not come off the ground. I see a lot of people when they first start squatting that sometimes we lean forward. I really want you to push your hips back and then press through your heels. Okay, we're gonna do 10 of those, and then we're moving on to our next exercise. The next one, this one you need your lighter dumbbells for, okay? So we need our lighter dumbbells. This is a slow move, okay? So arms are gonna go up, pinkies are gonna go to 45 degrees, and I want you to slowly lower down. This is like doing a pull-up in reverse. So reach, we're gonna slowly lower our weights down, and we're gonna be working our back muscles here, okay? Last one, we're headed to the floor. So we're headed to the floor, just like in our warm-up, we did our glute bridges. This time, we're gonna add a little movement. So we're gonna go into our glute bridge, and I just want you to add some marching. So we're gonna stay here. So we're gonna stay firm in our heels, firm in our glutes, and I want you to lift one leg up while the other leg does not move at all, and then alternate back and forth. So you're gonna do 10 of these on each side, alternating back and forth. You guys, this is gonna be an amazing workout. I can't wait for you guys to try it. It's gonna make you feel incredible. So if you love this workout, go ahead and follow me on YouTube at Kim Kloster, or follow me on Facebook at Shine Fitness or Kim Kloster. I post new workouts for you every single Monday. Thanks so much for watching.